This Unwrapped is what you're listening to. I'm Aaron.
We've got him out the door. Out the door, Phillips. This is a first.
Paige, since you're videoing, before we come back to Troy, why don't you just take a quick scan of...
okay.
Great.
This is the lineup. The lineup here.
This is the lineup.
Wave. Say hello, everybody. Hello on TV land and radio land. There you go.
This is like the Mob Museum lineup over here.
Okay. Anyway, here you
I'll
go.
have to do some editing on your infomercial.
No.
So don't worry about it.
Stop.
All right. Troy Fletcher from ALLSTATE Insurance is here in the house with us, and we were talking beforehand about the. And what I like is the family involvement in your business. I mean, that's so critical. What gave you the idea and reason to really kind of do the family business with everybody that's involved?
Well, you know, one of my thoughts as being an insurance agent is to go back to the old time insurance agent. You know, I still wear a jacket everywhere I go, every day, even in 117 degrees.
I was just going to ask you. I'm sweating looking at you. Look at how we're dressed. Thank God there is no live camera in here right now.
Yes, but it's such fine material.
But you know, I mean, that's
We'll guarantee it. Wait, he's not working anymore. Sorry. You'll like the way you look. Go ahead.
But that was kind of my thought when I opened the agency was to get back to that.
Family.
Yeah, absolutely. Get back to that old time theme, if you will.
What's the trend that you're seeing in insurance nowadays? Something that people are buying more into, or people are in need of? What are you seeing in trends in insurance right now?
You know, as far as property and casualty, I would say, you know, more and more people are getting renter's insurance. You know, and that's
Because there's more renters, like you said before.
yeah, especially here in Vegas.
Right. And not only because of the apartments like Cash was talking about, but also because of all the people who had to lose their homes. Now they're getting into homes, renting homes and townhouses. So
yeah, there's a lot of investors that came in
Right.
and they have rental properties, and they're making those affordable enough for you know, renters to get into.
Right.
So that's a huge part of it. You know, the other big thing that we've seen recently is in life insurance.
Okay.
And using that as a life benefit, not only a death benefit. You know,
Right.
most people think of collecting that once someone's
Absolutely.
gone.
Absolutely.
But just to give you an example, I used a life insurance policy to open my agency.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Because
so
of the proceeds out of the policy.
absolutely, it was a cash value policy,
Right.
and you know, to have that death benefit is one thing, but to be able to use it for a living benefit is something else.
Gotcha.
I'm going to tell you that I know one other reason why insurance has picked up, and it's bundling. It's being able to put 2 or 3 different types of policies on the same policy, affording the client or the customer to get discounts.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not being done with just one company,
Yeah.
but all the big name companies are bundling.
Yeah.
And this has helped on the discounts. Is that right, Troy?
It does help on the discounts, and it also helps with retention. Obviously, the more pieces of the puzzle we
Right.
have, the less likely one of our customers is to go somewhere else.
Right. The more you have into somebody, the less likely and less easy it is for them to move on. So.
And from the customer's
Sure.
point of view, it's great to have one person handle that instead of one person handle, you know, each piece of that.
For a big company like ALLSTATE, how would you classify their rates? Are they competitive? Are they, you know, above board? Talk about the rates that ALLSTATE offers.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. ALLSTATE has a stigma, I think, of having high rates because we're such a great company. But that's actually not the case. We're actually more competitive than we've ever been.
Okay.
We've taken, you know, a lot of business recently from even some of the lower carriers. So we've got some great ones, and especially with the discounts like we talked about, that really helps the customers out.
Almost wanted to say discount.
Double check.
Thank you. But that's not ALLSTATE.
That's not ALLSTATE. We don't want to say that.
No, I did.
But I'll tell you what, and the point we were making before with
Right.
the insurance, each one of the companies having their own marketing plan.
Right.
What it's done is an overall benefit to the insurance companies, because we'll do that discount double check, or we'll say
Right.
bundling, or we'll say, you know, you're in good hands, or
Right.
we'll say, you know, look out for mayhem, or, you know, we'll see the little gecko want
Right.
to step on him.
No,
You know,
yeah, absolutely.
But
It's a great point.
But that stuff has brought about people's awareness that, why is everybody talking about insurance?
Right.
There must be something to it.
Speaking of which,
and that's great stuff.
We've talked about all of that, but we haven't given any information if people get in touch with Troy.
No, I think
Let's do that.
we better do it before this breaks down.
I know.
I've seen that can happen.
You've been Vegas Unwrapped size, so contact information. How can people get in touch with you? Website, phone number, emails, whatever you got.
Yeah, phone number, obviously the easiest thing to do,
Mhm.
and we can do quotes right over the phone. Area code 702-522-5100. We are on Facebook as well. Can't give you that information. My son does all that for me.
That's why he has a family.
That's right.
Because he's technologically challenged, like somebody you know, Phillips.
I actually have a question through Facebook. You brought up the renter's insurance. This is from our friend April.
Hi, April.
When you have renter's insurance for an apartment, does it cover only what's contained in the apartment? Which I think you said before it does. It doesn't insure against the physical property.
Correct.
You mentioned computers in the car. Does it cover if the car is only on the apartment complex? What does it exactly cover?
No, that's anytime you have your car, whether you're shopping in a shopping complex or you're traveling out of state and you stop at a motel or a hotel, that property is covered at any time.
At any time. Oh,
You know,
that's good.
it's a great point because people like you and me that carry our laptops, I say our because you know it's coming next week, but we carry our laptops in our car, more often than not. And if you go into a restaurant, you're not necessarily going to bring it in. So you walk out and the car's gone, you know, there's your laptop. And if
What's
it's
your license plate number?
The new one or the old one?
You haven't told the world we carry our equipment in our car.
Yeah. Well, the old one is 504 YBU.
Why be you?
Why be you?
I don't want to be me. That's why.
That's the whole point.
Oh my goodness gracious!
The point
Right.
is that that's where that renter's insurance.
Absolutely.
And you know, frankly, Phillips, I didn't know about that business with the car.
No, I didn't know that either.
changes the opportunity to get something
Correct.
like that because
Absolutely.
it's necessary.
Absolutely.
And just to kind of expound on that as well, let's say you are traveling
Mhm.
out of state, you take your laptop into a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
your renter's insurance still covers that computer while it's
Because
in
it's
the hotel.
personal property, right?
That's exactly right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, Jimmy Bryan's here in studio with us. Jimmy would like to ask a question as
Go
well.
for it, Jimmy.
Okay, I got a question for you. That I already know the answer, but when you leave the state, like I don't know if Nevada has it that you must have uninsured motorists, but a lot of states, you know, it's not. They don't sell it or they don't have it.
Right.
But when you go to another state with a national carrier like ALLSTATE, you do get whatever the minimum is in that state, right?
Yeah, you get whatever's required.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Good
That's
job.
good to know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So for more information, if you have any more questions from Troy, 702-522-5100 is the telephone number. That is the best way to get in touch with him. Come down, see the family. Now, of course, what I like about your office, and I really don't want to say this in front of Cash, but I will anyway, you have a Dairy Queen right across your parking lot. And he's
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, and it's where on Wigwam or that area.
Windmill.